Welcome back to YoDarts and thanks again for joining me. I think it's time to learn some more checkouts, don't you? Let's do it. Okay, so let's use a nice easy formula to take out number 111. So we're going to use treble 20 for our first dart, and the rule of 40 comes into play. Whenever we throw in treble 20 for our first dart, we're going to put 40 onto the last two digits of any three-digit number, in this case 111. And you put 40 onto 11, it's 51. Okay, so don't see this as 111, see this as treble 20, leaving 51. That's my advice to you. Okay, so how do you take out 51? Let's see if you remember. I'm sure you do. These should be getting easy now. So I'm a 20s guy, so I'd go single 11 for double 20. Okay, if you're a 16s person, like to finish on the 16s down here, remember my formula, you take 2 off the last digit, which would be 9, but because this is 51 and a large number, it's not 9, it's going to be 19. Okay, it's just a quick little help. Okay, you're not having to work it out. It helps you instantly see it. I think it does anyway. So 19 for double 16. Okay, and if you do like to finish on your 14s, the formula for 14s, you plus 4 onto the last digit, so plus 4 onto 1 is 5, and of course because it's in the 50 range, it's going to be 15. It's not going to be 5 because it wouldn't make any sense, would it? So 15 for double 18. Okay, and that's as simple as that. So again, don't see this as 111. I know it's a big number, but you just accept what, or recognize what treble you're using for your first dart, and use the formula accordingly. In this case, we're using the rule of 40, aren't we? So it's treble 20, leaving 51. On to the next number, 110. Okay, so we're going to use treble 20, so we add 40. See how easy this is? Put 40 onto the last two digits, and it reveals 50. Now, of course, 110 is on what I like to call the golden 44, okay, the essential 2-dart finish list. So if you only had 2 darts, you would go treble 20, which leaves 50, so you go for bullseye, wouldn't you? Okay, but if you've got one extra dart, so essentially you've got 2 darts to take out 50, okay, you've just hit your treble 20, okay, you put your 40 onto the 10, and it reveals 50, okay, and you've got 2 darts left. You're not going to go for bullseye, probably, okay, maybe if you're really far ahead, but really there's a bit, you're not going to do that. So the easiest ways to take out that, we can just do these formulas and it'll tell us. So if you want to finish on, so if I'm a 20s guy, 20s and 10s guy, so I would go treble 10 for double 10, because I'm aiming in this area. Now the miss rule comes into play, and hitting the big number instead of the treble, that's what I call the miss rule. Hitting the big 10 would leave 40, so it leaves me at my double 20, one of my favorite doubles. Okay, so that's how I approach 50, treble 10, double 10, because I'm probably going to hit the 10, leaving double 20. Okay, and if you're a 16s player, do the formula, take 2 off the 0, so it's going to be 8, but of course it's going to be 18. Now you probably don't need any formulas. It's not always about you don't always have to use the formulas. You use them until you understand the checkouts, right? The formulas are just to help you learn how to check out. So it's 18 for double 16, and same thing, or not same thing, completely different, a different formula. If you're an 18s player, you would just literally put 4 onto the 0, so it's going to be 14 for double 18. Okay, big 14 for your double 18. Really quite straightforward, really easy. 110. Next number, 109. So I'm going to throw treble 20. 40 onto 9 leaves 49. Got 2 darts to take out 49. I might well go single 9 for double 20, because that's where my strength is. And let's go through this whole process again, so it becomes so familiar. If you're a 16s player, you take 2 off this last digit. 2 off 9 is 7, so it's going to be 17 for double 16. Okay, and if you like to finish on the 18s, you just plus 4 onto the 9, always onto that last digit. Okay, so it's going to be 13 for double 18, so big 13 for double 18. Okay, really straightforward. That's number 109. And the last number of the day, number 108. Okay, so we're going to go, to begin with, we're going to do this a couple of ways. We're going to go treble 20, so rule of 40. Let's stick with what we know for now. 40 onto 8 would leave 48. Okay, so you've got 2 darts to take out 48. I might well go single 8 for tops because I'm a tops guy, as you probably know this now. If you're a 16s player, just take 2 off the last digit. So 2 off 8 is 6, so it's going to be 16. All 16s players know this number. So 16 for double 16. And of course, if you like to finish on the 18s, plus 4, it's going to be single 12 for double 18. But there is another way to go on this one, and I think it's quite a good, a very good alternative. I mean, I like to teach you the 20s route because it's easy to work out, easy to see. All the maths are easy as well. Okay, but what we can do, we can throw 18s, and there's some benefits to going this way. Now, if you want a formula, you would put 46, but really it's a bit awkward adding 46. Well, maybe you could argue, but let's do that. So it'll be 54. Okay, so you put 46 onto 8. But if you're going to go that way, you just remember it. It would leave 54. Okay, 2 darts to take out 54. Same process as what I've said before. I'd go 14 tops. And again, you could take 2 off the 4. It would be 12. So 12 double 16. Let's just do that now. I just want to be thorough. And if you want to finish on 18s, you'd plus 4. Okay, bear with me. Okay, there'll be 8, so it's going to be 18 for double 18. Okay, but the benefits to go in 18s with your first dart, when going treble 18 for your first dart, is because if you splash either side, if you hit the, so you're going for your treble 18, you miss it and you go into 4, it still leaves 104, and that's a 2 dart finish. Treble 18 bull, right? And if you go to the left and hit the 1 on your first dart, it leaves 107, another 2 dart finish. Treble 19 because it's 57 for 50 to make it 107. Okay, so there's reasons why. I mean, you can certainly go the 20s route because it's easy, it's home base, isn't it? It's familiar, but a little bit more advanced. You see some players as well for 108 that would go treble 18s just because it protects them no matter whether if they go left or right. Anyway, so that's the last number of the day. This should be getting easy now. Let me know how you're doing. So I hope this is all getting familiar for you, because if it is, it means you're probably learning how to check out, and hopefully from my very first video to now on this journey that you've joined me on, I hope it's made you better at checking out. It's certainly improved my checkout game teaching people. Okay, it's strengthened, and I've decided to go different ways to what I normally would, and hopefully we can keep this art form alive. Okay, coming next time, we're going to continue. There's a couple more videos in this little series, and then I'm going to be approaching some numbers that I never talk about, so we're going to be doing that. I'm also going to a few more videos on marking and chalking. Thanks again for watching. Take care for now.